All right, happy Sabbath, everybody. Hope you guys are doing well, enjoying your weekends. It is day 5 of 10 days of testimonies, and today I'm going to tell you about the time that the Lord gave me a warning. So it was about 2 years ago, 2022. We were at my cousin's birthday party. I think her 21st birthday. So, we were turning up, we're drinking, having a great time, right? And then my friend Kareem, my brother in Christ, he's like, hey, I need to talk to you. And whenever Kareem wants to talk to me, I don't want to talk. Because I already know it's going to be a prophetic word from the Lord, and I'm just not ready for it. And first of all, I'm drinking, so why do you want to talk to me right now? And my sister's here, and we got them here, so they're laughing. But why do you want to talk to me right now? It's not the time. I'm trying to have a good time. So Kareem pulls me to the corner, and basically this man says to me, I have not been able to get any sleep. The Lord has been talking to me about you. And I want you to know that this is going to sound a little deep and a little heavy. And if you don't know the Lord, it may be overwhelming. But if you know the Lord, it's nothing to worry about. But he was like, there's legions after you. And for those who don't know, legions is like the dark side of the spiritual realm, right? So basically the devil and his minions is after me, right? That's the dream he had. And then he was like, and there's an envelope coming and you need to be prepared. And I'm like, okay, what you want me to do with that? Other than be freaked out, you know what I mean? And he's like, no, don't be scared. You need to just seek the Lord, dig in a little bit deeper, and keep your eyes open and keep your spiritual eyes open, right? Cool. And within a month, I got an envelope in the mail. I can't get into the details of what the envelope was, but I got the envelope and I was like, oh my goodness. And so the conversation I had with Kareem prepared me for what was coming, and I was able to face it with no fear because God gave me a prophetic warning through my friend. And so my encouragement to you is to keep your eyes open. And when the Lord has a prophetic word and decides to use someone, it is important to be open to receive it. Now, it is important also to know who to receive it from and not. But this was my friend. I know his lifestyle. I know his relationship with the Lord. So I knew that I could trust what he was saying to me, because we know that there are a lot of people who like to say, God told me to tell you. And it always ends up being some foolishness. So I wanted to speak on 1 Kings chapter 20 and 22. It said, and the prophet came to the king of Israel and said to him, go, strengthen yourself, take note and see what you should do. For in the spring of the year, the king of Syria will come up against you. And so that's just an example. And there's many more examples in the Bible where the Lord has used prophets to tell people what was going to happen so that they could be prepared. And so even though it sounded scary, like he's saying that there's basically demons after me in the spiritual realm, it was comforting because the Lord cared enough for me to know that. And at that time, my eyes weren't spiritually open enough. So because I was my relationship with God was getting stronger at that point, but I still wasn't fully living right. I still wasn't fully delving into the word. I still wasn't spending the right amount of time with God. And so my eyes were essentially closed. So I didn't even know what was after me. But because God cared enough, he sent someone to bring me that message. So my encouragement to you once again is to keep your eyes open, to stay vigilant, and to know that God does care enough that he wants to give you a heads up and a warning to what's taking place. Because it is also important to know that everything is spiritual before it is physical. This life that we live is very much spiritual. There's nothing that's by chance. There's nothing random. There's a reason for it all. So keep your eyes open. Don't sleep, especially now. Especially now in these last and evil days. Don't get caught slipping, family. Okay? But be encouraged. Don't be scared. The Lord cares for us, which is why I'm able to stand here today. Because the envelope came and I had to fight the battles and I had to go through it for a year and a half. Right? About a year. Okay? But I'm standing here as a testament that God has our back. He dispatched his angels over me to protect me mentally and to protect me physically. And I can sit here and speak to you about what happened. One day I will go into detail, but until then, you be blessed. I love you. Have a great Saturday evening. Bye.